Hey, what's going on everyone? It's Green Zero here again, bringing you another VOD for my new portal article here. Let's just jump straight into this one, completely remove all the formalities here, and we've got Spartanec RU versus XXcyberstormXX. Probably should have looked up who Spartanec is because I think he may have a different account, but I'm going to call him that because that's what he is in this game. Cyberstorm I've definitely heard of. And he's supposed to be a pretty solid player. He's playing his black hand, and Spartanec is GDR. Let's jump straight in, bam, and look at that. And we have the GDR player on the right hand side here, which is Spartanec. I did get that right. It's Spartanec RU. Obviously, he must be from Russia because that looks like a RU tag. It's obviously for Russia. A lot of other players from Russia use the RU. So we have Cyberstorm over here. He's playing his black hand. It'll be interesting to see how many of the spikes he goes for because he can take the spikes. He is black hand. He's queuing a ref, so he's not going for Secret Shriner. He just drafts 2 engineers there. Well, drafting 2 Cabal squads, training 2 engineers because you have to train them. And neat trick. I'm not sure if it's an exploit or what. And we can see the engineer putting down the little suitcase there because he wants to rig that up so Spartanec can't use it. And again, I'm going to say this, I'm pretty sure it's not an exploit, but if you garrison a structure that's got a booby trap on it and instantly de-garrison, it doesn't kill your scouts. Now, again, was that bad for me to say that? I don't know because it's not a known exploit. I'm not sure whether it's supposed to happen, but yeah, there's a second delay where the booby trap goes off. So basically, I did come across this completely by accident. I garrisoned in just to get the extra range and then de-garrisoned instantly, and I noticed it went boom and it didn't kill the scouts because they were outside the building, and it was just like, whoa, I didn't lose my scouts, and his booby trap didn't work. So, and then I did it again in another match just to make sure, and it actually does work. So if you jump into structure and instantly de-garrison, then you won't lose your squad from the booby trap. But again, I'm not sure if that is an exploit. I've never heard or seen or done anything of the sort, so I don't want to promote that. If it is, I'll have to see what the community says about that. Yeah, so you'll have to wait until this VOD gets published. I'll probably mention it in my live stream, which is tomorrow night, but this video will probably be released after then. Yes, so Conga Cup is back, and it is a live stream. Actually, I just remembered in the first VOD, I did say that make sure you check out the Conga Cup on the weekend, but that video too is also going to be published after the Conga Cup. Because this is for my portal article, and that will be published on Monday, because obviously I don't have time on the weekend. I've got a lot of work, even though it's Saturday. It's Saturday, what time is it, 5 o'clock or something. I just got off work and I just really wanted to cast a game before I make tea, and I do have to go and sleep because I have to work again tomorrow. But looks like I should talk about this game really and stop just banging on about all that crap. It looks like Cyberstorm is moving his MCV, but this Pitbull is just going to harass him, and that's taken a fair bit of damage off. Look at that, he's actually got that MCV almost down to half health now, so he's not going to be too happy, and he's getting in the way. Oh no, there's nice work by Spartanec, but he's actually going to lose his Pitbull here because he got a little bit carried away. He's caused a lot of damage to the Conyard. The Conyard has deployed, he lost his Pitbull there, so that was pretty good by Spartanec, and look at that, he's repairing it. So Cyberstorm is going to be spending money repairing this construction yard all the way up until it's green, so that's just going to cost him a lot of money. He shouldn't really bother repairing it. I probably wouldn't bother repairing it. It's still got half its health. It's a Conyard. It can take it, man. It can take the damage because it is a massively armored structure, and more people's coming out. Looks like a harvester being transferred for Spartanec, who's getting an expansion up. Looks like he's got a ref queue that is definitely building very slowly, so it's probably a refinery. There's something happening up here. Cabal squad see another Pitbull. Scorpion tank scout here for Cyberstorm. Spartanec gets his refinery up. He's got 2 and 1 down there. He's got he built an extra harvester to go down the bottom field actually, and he's building an APC, maybe engineer. APC engineer. He wants the bottom spikes. I mean, he can see that his opponent has expanded. He can see that his opponent has he actually has built bikes, and he's just seen them now. So he's like, all right, this guy's got bikes. He's only got a couple of them. He can probably defend them off with a little bit of micro. 1 engineer APC. He only built 1, so he's only going for 1 spike. You think if you're going to do that, you might as well go for both, but I guess he does have to build an extra APC for that, and it's got a little bit longer on the return time. So those bikes are going to come through. I don't think they're going to get anything. Even the harvester is going to fight back, and a lot of tower dropping against bikes. I really don't like tower dropping versus bikes. It's not something that's that great. I guess if you got AP ammo, yeah, and if the bikes maybe just sit around forever, I guess it just adds some extra, a tiny little bit of firepower to your defense there. He should move those guys back there and get some repairs. Those infantry cut the bikes off and they are down. Cyberstorm's attack is over. He could not inflict enough damage. He's still repairing his Conyard. He's still paying for that. He's got dual engineer, and a flame tank comes out. Nice. We're going to see some really adept tactics here. That flame tank is heading down the bottom of the map. Perhaps he's going to burn down this spike, which hasn't been captured. Where's the APC? What happened to the APC? I thought it was going for spikes. Where is it? It's actually made its way all the way across to the base, and this is not Tiberium Wars. Oh, and he lost it. Oh, he could have at least tried to bail it out. It's not Tiberium Wars. The engineer will take a few seconds to capture the building, so if Cyberstorm was watching, which he probably was because he had his spikes down there, he would have just either laser fenced the structure or sold it or killed the engineer before he could capture it. I think he should have gone for a spike because that's wasted money now. Spartanec is behind. He does have he's just placed his second ref, he does have tier 2, and he's almost got 4 orcas out. And of course, Cyberstorm does have tier 2 here, but he only built 1 flame tank, and he's upgraded some of his power plants. Actually, a predator tank as a scout, unusual scouting choice there. 1 predator tank. Where is that flame tank? Infantry standing in the field there. Rockets just running across the map. You don't want to run through the blue Tiberium. It's very, very, very deadly. It's way more deadly than normal Tiberium. And it looks like those predator tanks found the flame tank. He must have seen that with his APC. Which I guess it did kind of pay for something, and flame is not very good against armor, as you can see there. It actually did a surprisingly large amount of damage to a predator tank. Lucky it's not blue flame. I know in the 1.03 blue flame is crazy good. CGF lowering the price of purifiers. I think in the version 1.03.16 the purifiers are only $2,500, and he has been abusing the hell out of them. And Orca's coming in now, and they're nailing these harvesters, but oh no! Oh, Spartanec, your orca's clumped up. Push X, man, or whatever your scatter key is. X is actually default sell, I think, or something like that, but X is a scatter move for me because it was scatter move in 0 hour, and I use the same hotkeys as that. So it looks like there's 1 purifier out. This is 1.02, so that's an expensive purifier, but easily dispatches those guys there. Cyberstorm has he's upgraded his charge particle beam, he's got bikes. He needs to go back and be a little bit more aggressive because Spartanec has not been attacked in a while, really. I mean, there was those bikes at the start into the base, the flame tank got nowhere near. Tech center up now for Spartanec, and yes, he's a little bit behind, but really Cyberstorm could have been a lot more aggressive. He actually hasn't even cleaned up all his tibia, and he could probably sell one of those guys off. He's got 2 purifiers, 3 purifiers perhaps, 4 purifiers, oh man. Spartanec's going to have to reinvest in his orcas, and that was bad. Yeah, he should have scatter moved. You should always keep an eye on your orcas, always mark them well, scatter move them, just keep spreading them up. If they're clumping up, even if there's no anti-air, it's good to just quickly burst scatter them and tell them to attack again, so they just split apart a little bit. Yeah, you really got to watch that. And it looks like what's going to be, it's going to be predators and purifiers and scorpions. Those purifiers are pretty good with their laser, but they're going to have to pull back. They can't shoot and move, which they're probably not going to be too happy about. And look at that one there, moonwalking. It cannot get past its own scorpion tank, and that is bad. And here comes a big attack now. Looks like the attack bite's coming in, and a SAM turret, that's nice. One of the purifiers is down. The predator tanks are going to have to retreat, and there is the refinery. I would have expected an obelisk to come down, but no, not yet. The bikes are coming in, but there's a mammoth tank there, which is they're not very effective against, but those purifiers now firing. He needs to recover these husks as soon as possible, but looks like the predator tanks there. Nice work by Spartanec. Destroys the husks, and now he's reverse moving out of there. He can probably outrange or get out of range of these purifiers, but he's being hunted down by bikes. He's causing a little bit of damage. There's a few walkers there. They have hard points. That's going to be crucial if they can clean up the anti-air. They'll have a lot of rockets to really destroy these purifiers. But I mean, 1.02 purifiers aren't that good. So yeah, he's gonna find that. I mean, they've got their beam that they can use against the tanks, and he's building more of them. I think he should. Yeah, he's got a secret shrine up. I think he's going to switch to man spam because that's going to completely destroy the Predator Mammoth combo, which what he's going for now. And it looks like even a Marv is coming out. He's not going for railguns, but he has built 2 more Mammoth tanks there. His Orca is sitting over there, split up a little bit. The skill level of these players, I know Cyberstorm isn't too bad. Spartanec, I'm assuming, is supposed to be pretty good. Again, you don't have to be high caliber players to get a VOD. I can pretty much VOD anyone as long as the game is really good to watch, and there's actually a surveyor up there, outpost, unpack. So he's got his next expansion ready to go. He's got a structure queuing now. It looks like a refinery. So yeah, again, you don't have to be the highest skilled players in the world. I'm not saying these guys, aren't or are. I haven't really seen them play too much. But yeah, as long as the game is good to watch, I mean, it's not too like noobish or anything. As long as both players seem to have a general idea what they're doing, it will get VODed, and it's got to be entertaining as well. So remember to watch replays before you submit them, because often, in a lot of times, you can play a game, it'll be really, really intense and really awesome for you to play, but then when you watch it back, you realize, oh, that game was actually really, really slow and nothing happened for a long time. And that's happened with myself a few times. I've had a really good game, watched the replay, I'm like, oh, that wasn't that good at all. I could have just attacked and won. But the fog plays tricks on us. It's a very psychological upgraded infantry here now. They've got both upgrades, so that's going to be pretty nice. Looks like this force has actually gone all the way across. Oh no, there's a mammoth tank there, mammoth tank there, mammoth tank there, mammoth tanks everywhere. They're all spread out, and infantry there. I'm not sure what spartanec's doing. He's spread out so thin. These infantry are coming around and behind. If his base gets attacked, he's in all sorts of trouble. He's got a Marv there. It's a triple rail. Yeah, triple rail with engineer in it. And it looks like Emp Buggy's dispatching. Oh, that's nice work by Cyberstorm. He emped that first one there and destroyed it. And he's going to emp this other one. He needs to watch out. He's ordering his bikes into that mammoth tank. And it's crushing while it's emped. That is embarrassing. Oh, man. That's obviously not supposed to happen. But yeah, he should have been a little bit more careful. But nice emps there to dispatch these mammoth tanks. Yeah, I bet Spartanec's wishing he was Steel Talons now so he could adaptive armor. And it looks like the Black Hand Army is on the move, maybe. Yes, it looks like they're moving. They need to clear that structure, which is not going to be too difficult at all. There's only rifles in there. There is one Orca. Yeah, I think Spartanec needs more Orcas because look at the Purifiers. I mean, you can take the Purifiers with the Marv if you just attacks them one at a time, or if they get them to triple feed in. But it looks like these infantry are going to be cleaned up by these buggies. There's actually a Cabal squad there, which could be helping, but it's not. But in the meantime, Spartanec is getting his economy up here. He's got a space armor again. Look at that. He's using the orbital strike, or whatever it's called. Actually, I think it is just called. And he used Shockwave at the same time. Oh man, double punched him. That's good. He needs to watch out. He almost amped his own Marv there. That Shockwave got very close. I think he Shockwaved in front of the army in anticipation that they would move forward. But it looks like that Cyberstorm moved back at the site of the orbital and missed a lot of the Shockwave. And he should reclaim that husk. He should drop a barracks. There's a structure being queued. It may be a barracks. He's going to want that Purifier. He could just repair it up and use it as a high health flame tank. But yeah, this it looks like there's a fireball there, so maybe Cyberstorm just noticed. Yeah, I think he may have just noticed that the middle field is being tapped into by Spartanec here. He's only got a Marv. There's two rifleman squads, and I'm not sure what they're going to do against all these infantry. It's important not to focus all on the Marv here. He should have just attack moves so they kill these rifle squads like instantly, because those rifle squads got to shoot a little bit. He has reclaimed the husk, and he's going to run in with the flame unit. Oh man, he needs to emp that Purifier because it's being used against him. It doesn't look like Cyberstorm cares at all. He's just ordering everything to attack the Marv, and that is a bad idea because the Marv is just pulling back and drawing all of these units into this killing zone. Look, there's even sniper teams there. He's building sniper teams. Oh no, there's a veteran one there, so it must have been from the support power. But yeah, he got dragged into that killing zone. That was a bad move by Cyberstorm. He really wanted to kill that Marv, be aggressive, but then he realized, whoa, hang on, I'm getting fired at by Sonic emitters, snipers, rifles, everything imaginable, and he quickly got out of there. I mean, he hasn't lost too much. He needs to repair these Purifiers. That's important. He saved his Purifiers. He can replace the infantry pretty easily, but those Purifiers, I mean, it wasn't a crippling blow. That was very well done by Spartanec. I mean, Cyberstorm should have been a little bit more careful when running in there. There is one more husk, and that engineer is running for the husk. Oh no, there's a counter engineer, but snipey. Those sniper teams are now going to give him problems, and I like this. He's got APM and sniper teams. You often don't see sniper teams as a counter to infantry anymore because people just use AP ammo. But I mean, really, if he uses them properly, if he puts them in the APCs, and look at that, he's recovered another Purifier husk. Is he just going to suicide it in? He could just put it on a move order, but no, he's going to let it sit there. It's going to get shot. The sniper teams are trying to fall back, which is good, but really, he should have put them in the APCs because then they get the range boost and they just be able to kite and snipe, and his infantry are being worn down now. Are there any sniper teams in there, actually? I can't see any. No, I have seen a few games a very long time ago, snipers and APCs, and they dominated. They just kite around the edge of the inf, and there's just nothing they can do about it. The Black Hand need fast attack to take them out, and here come Tibcore bikes, but against that Marv, oh, it's a veteran Marv. Nice rocket volley there from Cyberstorm, and all of a sudden, he's looking really good. I think Spartanec pushed out, and I think he totally underestimated what Cyberstorm has left. There's a lot of weak Purifiers though, and they're all going down. Oh man, they were all in very, very red health. He sacrificed all of his Orcas. He's literally sacrificed all of his Orcs, but he's destroyed just about all the Purifiers, except for one, but I think he's going to pay for it with his Marv as well. Nice emping by Cyberstorm. This is a very good match by both players. They are very evenly matched, and they are both using a lot of nice tactics. It's very good to watch. This is definitely a game that I would recommend so far. Hopefully it stays this good, and there's a mammoth tank over here. Buggy's going through the center. That's not good. Someone needs to get these husks, and look at that. Nice husk management by both sides. They've both been trying to reclaim husks. Oh no, he just loses its engineer, and a shockwave artillery gets called down. It manages to destroy the husks and kills some infantry. I'm not sure if that was totally 100% worth it, but it has done the job. It's killed some infantry. It destroyed the husks, and it looks like Cyberstorm is not going to be rewarded with any of his husks. He couldn't reclaim any of them there. He's got one Purifier left. He should get some repairs on that. Another Marv probably coming out by Spartanec. He has cleaned up the middle field, and we have, oh no, there's a heroic Tibcore bike. Ooh, that's going to hurt. He's going to make him pay. There's one Orca on the deck, but I think it's going to take more than one missile to take that bike out. Normally it's one Orca rocket to take a bike out. Let's see if he attacks it. He is going to attack it. One Orca rocket. He needs 3 rockets, and he's going to get 3 rockets. Nice. 3 rockets for a heroic bike. That is crazy. And that bike just one volleys out there. What's happening down here? There's people's raiding, and there's a mammoth tank here just capping harvesters out. Look at that. Not capping harvest. I call it capping because he's capping, you know, shells in them. Which is not that good. And it looks like, anyway, it looks like spartanec's main force here is under attack. It's not main, his middle expansion needs to just, I think he should just go for a harvester charge. Just screw it, get those zone troopers to attack the purifier, which is now just going to charge and burn them. Or once he gets in range, it's all over really. I mean, he should use his harvesters to do a harvester charge. He's down here, he's killed pretty much all the harvesters, except for one there, just missed out on that one. Those pit bulls are still trying to destroy stuff up there. There's a lot going on in there. The tension is divided. Spartanec is desperate to hold on to this middle expansion though. It looks like he really wants to keep this middle expansion. He managed to sneak in some rocket troopers there, and the harvester is going in, and orcas against infantry. That's not a good mix. He's going to get those guys away with some damage. And these guys here, look at that, that's nice. He just moves them in range of the flame, and it's all over instead of just blasting rockets at them. Oh no, the Marv is moving into the blue field now. Oh, it's got no garrison. Spartanec, you have the opportunity to wreck this base, but you just don't have the garrison. That Orca is capping its rockets off again at something that's not very good. And tip core bikes versus AP ammo towers. This is going to be a little bit better for the towers now that they have AP ammo, but a lot of those towers going down and not much to replace them. The infantry is almost cleaned. If they can clean the infantry, they can destroy the bikes, but there's only one tower left. He needs to drop more towers now. It goes down. Oh no. There's one more harvester there. That's not good. Another tower just come out, and Orca's going off down here, so the attention, the direction of attention from both players is actually pretty good. They're managing to manage all their units on where all the action is pretty well. I mean, no one's doing it perfect, but everyone is moving around, and oh no, those Orcas flying back over these typical bikes, and Harvest is still going out. Spartanec may be losing his grip on the center of the map here, but his Marv is going to clean up this construction yard. There is a beacon on the construction yard. It may just be an Orca strike. This Marv should probably be shooting at that construction yard. Cyberstorm now, he sells off his construction yard, realizing that it's not being shot at yet. He might as well sell it now. He has both the spikes. I didn't see him cap this one. He had this one at the start of the game, but when did he get that one? He may have had that one for quite some time now. And it looks like Spartanec has managed to hold on to the middle field. Nice work. So, I mean, what's going to happen now? There's not much Tiberium left, but it doesn't appear that anyone really has any harvesters left. It looks like Cyberstorm has one harvester, which I can see, and Spartanec has no harvesters there. He has no harvesters there. He has one harvester here, and oh no, he's got another one there, and that is an empty harvester. Okay, no Tiberium for you. There is a harvester there actually, so it looks like he has 3. It's going to become really important here, because they need to realize that they need to get their harvesters or rebuild their harvesters and get them to where the last remnants of Tiberium are, because they need that to win the game. And it looks like Cyberstorm has a really nasty looking army there. He actually has full Black Hand squads there in that army as well, so that's going to be hard for Spartanec to counter them. He's got, oh no, Emp buggies as well, and Orca's going to come in. They need to destroy the Emp buggies. They don't quite finish the Emp buggies off, and that's nice work. That buggy was going to die, so he uses the Emp anyway. He's managed to destroy all the Emp buggies, but those Orcas are going to have to run and leave the Marv for dead. They're like, sorry Marv, we're getting out of here. Oh no, one's going to come back. This one's going to save the Marv. No, it's not. It's not getting shot at. They managed to destroy that last Emp buggy, but there's another one coming, and these Orcas sacrifice themselves to try and help the Marv. They're trying to help him out, but they just can't do anything about the never-ending line of buggies, and that Marv goes down. So that was a very nice management. There's an Orca strike coming. He needs to move his infantry right now. Ooh, one squad pace where actually managed to hit those guys, but doesn't actually do any damage. Oh, this is a very, very nice game from these players. They are doing an insane job at this game here. It looks like, is he going to garrison? He's garrisoning up those 2 APCs. They're going to be very, very powerful against the infantry, because they both have rifleman squads, and they all benefit from the AP ammo. And let's have a look. They're just going to rip these squads to pieces here. Those squads there, they're triple feeding in. I think Cyberstorm needs to stop that. He's got some bikes coming in now. He's probably going to be able to destroy maybe one. Oh no, he's going to definitely get both of these. Those typical bikes are just too powerful, and nice movement away there. I'm not sure if he intended to do that, but he saved his bikes. And it looks like he's going to go back to the war factory and destroy these last 2 APCs. Ooh, that one, is it going to go down? These bikes come to finish it off. Yes, nice work. That's nice work by Cyberstorm. These 2 players, yeah, like I said, playing very well. This is a great match. Looks like there's more APCs. What do they have in them? They have no garrisons. If they had rocket garrison, they could easily take these bike buggy. but they have no garrison, so it's just going to be APM, and they're going to attack that refinery, which is good because if that stays there, Cyberstorm will just be able to move a harvester down there, which is what he's doing now to get this Tiberium, because there's a lot of Tiberium there. There's also a lot of Tiberium in the center, but oh no, spartanec is going to lose his grip here. He's definitely going to lose. He can't hold this. He cannot hold this. He's selling. He's powering down. Not sure if that's going to do much, but he's going to lose that base. He does manage to destroy this area here, and he's going to destroy Cyberstorm's last harvester. Cyberstorm does not have a Conyard. He's just pumping out on his spikes. Now, this is important. He has no Tiberium. He has no harvesters. He does have a war factory, but he has 3 spikes under his command. That's 30 credit a second. And I mean, that's not going to help him pump out an army or anything, but it's just going to keep his rocket squads coming out of his... Oh no, he doesn't have a barracks. He must have sold his barracks. This better be a harvester. It is a harvester, but he needs to destroy these APCs right now, and he's got Emp buggies, and he Emps one, but there's Orcas there. Those Orcas, are they going to target bikes? They are going to target bikes. That other one there, he's forgotten about that. That Imp Swarm is moving across the map. There is a Grenadier squad there, but I think they're going to be overwhelmed. There's actually heroic rocket squads, militant rocket squads, and they regain their health pretty quickly, and an Emp gets off on all of those APCs. If they had rockets in them, the rockets would still shoot, but they don't have rockets in them. Oh, spartanec, you've had a lot of opportunity to garrison up the APCs in this game. I think it really could have helped you, but you may actually be able to win this battle. It depends how well he can micro this bike. This is an elite bike, and this is important. If this nails that APC, which it's about to, it's going to nail that APC, and it's going to go heroic. There you go, and he's going to easily be able to hold this attack off now with that heroic bike. Look at that, he's just going to one more shot on that harvest, not that harvest. All minefield goes down. That bike is probably going to be dead when it moves, unless, yes, oh, another bike comes out and it's getting toasted. But no, he manages to save that one, cleans up the minefield. Nice use of minefield there, just trying to get a few extra kills, because obviously Cyberstorm is really down. There is one harvester left, and he called in the Bloodhounds. Where's he got 3,500 to call that in? I think it's 3,500 of GDI. I'm not quite sure. Look at all the towers popping up there. So those infantry are going to have to go the long way around. And still a Reclamator hub here by Spartanec. You think perhaps, I mean, he doesn't have a war factory, so it's probably not viable to sell that. He probably does need to keep that alive. He can build a Marv even without a tech center, but I don't think it's going to work because he's up against Emp buggies and he's up against lots of infantry. So the first Marv was pretty good because he lured those guys into a trap, but the second Marv got totally dominated, went out by itself. The Orcas desperately try to save it, and I spoke too soon. There is another Marv out. Oh no. And these are Cyberstorm's last structures. He needs an Emp buggy, and he needs it now. And this is probably an Emp buggy. Can he save himself? He needs to watch out that he doesn't Emp his own war factory. Oh no, he Emp'd his own war factory. That is critical. I'm not sure what the cooldown on the Emp burst is. I think it's instantly, isn't it? Nod players, help me out here. The infantry are running back if they... Oh no, he got crushed. He got crushed. Another Emp buggy coming out. Yes, don't Emp your war factory. And he didn't Emp it this time. Nice work. He was a little bit away there, and he's just going to continue to pump them. Oh no, are you joking me? They get crushed when they come out of the war factory. They get crushed when they come out of the war factory, and Emp blast off, and he missed. He missed the Emp blast, and the war factory's down. The Marv needs to destroy those last 2 Emp buggies. And he's actually going to go for the buildings. I think maybe destroying the Emp buggies it'd be better, because these units here are very, very powerful. Oh no, they got heroics. There's only 1 building left from Cyberstorm. Oh, this is going to be so close. This is going to be so close. If Cyberstorm can hold this off, maybe he can come back. I don't know. He needs to use his Emp. He needs to use his Emp now. What's he doing? Don't lose your buggies. 1 buggy is down. He's only got 1 buggy left. Can the Marv move its turret around? No, he gets Emp'd. Nice work. He gets a shot off, but he doesn't destroy it. If the Marv reverse moves straight away, look at these rifleman squads coming, and Orcas coming in. Oh no, the last structure just got destroyed. Or did Cyberstorm accidentally destroy his own structure, or did he sell? I'm not sure. I think he was pretty much going down there. So that was a really, really wicked game. I'm surprised how good that was. That was awesome. These 2 players played very, very nicely. That was full of action, and that's what everyone loves. There was no real, serious forced errors there. I mean, everyone's going to go, oh, mistake this, mistake that, but people are forced to do things sometimes. So, I mean, that was really good. Both players played very well. They both really pushed each other. 23 minutes that on their units. Obviously, Cyberstorm has a lot more up and down because he's Blackhand. He's allowed to do that. Spartanec are you. A little bit up and down there. Obviously, nowhere near as many as the Blackhand unit, but structures. Looks like Spartanec obviously a lot more. Cyberstorm lost a lot of his base. I doubt he was on 0 structures for the last, what's that? They got there 4, 5, 6, 7 minutes. Yeah, that's got to be wrong. And the structures tab is not that reliable. I've seen in the past as well. Resources, there you go. Cyberstorm was unable to get any more Tiberium. really after that mark, he was pretty much just being powered by one harvester and his spikes here, whereas spartanec kind of did the same thing, you know, but he had an extra harvester or two, and he was just trickling in. He could have done a little bit better job managing his late game harvesters there, which is what a lot of people forget about. Look at that kill death ratio, 2.33 in favor of spartanec to 0.41 for Cyberstorm, but that's okay because he's Black Hand and he's expected to lose a lot more. 154,900 to Cyberstorm, 178,470 to spartanec, so he got a significant amount more considering he was 3 spikes down, although Cyberstorm wasn't able to gain any Tiberium for quite a long time there, but he held on and he almost destroyed another Marv. And yeah, really well done to both players. That was a great game. You played really well. I hope everyone enjoys this VOD, and I'll see you all next time.